Hello, the album I have to ramble about today is this one, The Great Zero by shroud.wmv. If you can read that. Yeah. This album I got in the mail recently, so I thought it'd be a good time for me to talk about it because I've talked about projects from Keith and Tech, but I've yet to talk about anything by James, so I thought this was the perfect time for me to bring this one up. And this one is a rock type of album, which rock isn't really the norm for Death Dynamic Shroud, but it is the norm for them as musicians because they all have had their like start in rock bands and stuff like that. So it's cool seeing all three of them like slowly gravitate towards making stuff like more rock focused, which I think is cool because yeah, it's like a full circle moment for them. So, yeah, there's the inside of the J card, super sick. I had to show that off. Yeah, like this is a rock album, but more specifically, it's a shoegaze album. Like I would call it shoegaze, even though it's probably influenced by all kinds of stuff, like more influenced by like '90s rock in general, stuff like that, like '90s alt rock, like tracks like After King's Ruin and A Believing Clover and Girls Upstairs. Those songs are pretty shoegazy, and Jets Fly By, which might be my favorite track on here. That song is a little different from the rest. It's still shoegazy, but it's a lot more lo-fi and slower. If I had to describe it like that, I don't know. But this album also has some like acoustic type moments, which I think is cool. Songs like "Not the Same" and the outro with Jets Fly By and "I'll Come Home," which is a really good track. But even though it's mostly rock, there's a handful of songs on here that aren't rock. Songs like what I'm trying to think, Japanese Import and Someone Else's Valley. Those are both like interlude type of tracks. Like Japanese Import is like techno type of track, which is kind of cool to hear in the middle of a rock album. Even though it's a completely different genre, I feel like it fits right in. Yeah, this is a really good album. A really good album from their mixtape club. It's like their mixtape club has gave rise to all kinds of interesting projects from the three of them. And I feel like if it wasn't for their mixtape club, we wouldn't have gotten this album or other albums. So I'm glad they have that outlet to put their ideas out in the world. Like even though it's behind a subscription service, I think it's worth checking out if you want to check out more of their discog. So you should check that out. You should check this album out. It's very good. Check it out. It's good. Yeah.